No, by no means should you buy a piece of land if you're not going to move here for 5 years. Tennessee is a beautiful place to move, but you definitely need to consider your options because this is a scenario that I went through last week with a client and one of my agents. We were discussing the possibility of them moving here in 5 years. Well, they don't live here yet, and they wanted to buy a piece of land. I tried to explain to them that I've been through this same scenario myself. I owned a piece of land and I had it for 2 years. I made principal and interest payments on this piece of property, which only lended me losing more money essentially because I paid $24,000 in interest over 24 months. I didn't use the land, I had to maintain it, I had to pay taxes on it. Now, here's a better scenario. You buy a home here instead with land and you rent that home out. So, if you rent the home out at that point, you've got somebody else that's making a good portion of your mortgage. Plus, a house is an appreciating asset, especially in this market that we see turning, that's going more toward a seller's market, which is going to mean increased prices here in East Tennessee. So, at that point, 5 years from now, you've had somebody pay a good portion of your mortgage. Plus, you've had usage of the land if you get a big portion of land, which they're planning on doing. And instead of losing money by just paying interest, principal, and also maintenance on this property, as well as taxes, now you've got somebody else that's going to maintain the property for you. If the property is big enough, you can actually go and have land usage for whatever it is you want to use. And then whenever you get there, you're sitting in an equity position whenever most people are trying to scramble and find a house 5 years from now at a higher price point when you bought at a lower price point.